Hello everybody, today's lesson is about interview. You can pronounce it in different two ways. The first one is interview, interview. Second one is interview, interview, interview. Okay, let's start with the objectives of the lesson. First objective is studying the definition of interview. Studying the definition of interview. Second objective is studying the purpose of the interview. The third objective is learning what employers want. Then, learning some new vocabulary about interview. And last one, we're gonna do some practices or some activities. Firstly, we have to start with what is the interview? What is the interview or what is an interview? An interview is a conversation. It's a conversation between two or more people. So, it's a conversation between two or more people. The interviewer, and the interviewee. The interviewer and the interviewee. So, it's a conversation between two people or more. The interviewer and the interviewee. What questions are asked by the interviewer to obtain information from the interviewee? Okay, so an interview is a conversation between two or more people, the interviewer and the interviewee, where questions are asked by the interviewer. So, the interviewer is a person who's gonna ask you some questions, okay, to get information from the interviewee. So, in this case, you will be the interviewee and the other person will be the interviewer. So, and he will ask you some questions in order to gain and get some information about you. So, that is the definition of the interview or the definition of the word interviewer. Okay, the second objective for our lesson today is what is the purpose of the interview? What is the purpose of the interview? Let us ask together why we do interview. Why we should do interview. Okay, the first purpose is an employer is a person who is working in a company or the owner of a company or the owner of a factory, for example, needs to find out what? To find out if you are the best candidate, for the job. So, an interviewer or the employer needs to find what? To discover, to think if you are the suitable person, if you are the suitable candidate, if you are the suitable choice for the job. That's the first purpose. The second purpose is you need to find out if this is a good opportunity for you. You are an interviewee and you have to think and to find out if this job is a good opportunity, it's a good chance, it's a good job for you, or it's not a good one. So we have here two purposes for the interview. First one is for the employer, the second one is for you as interviewee or as a person who is applying to work in a company or in a factory. Okay, let's think together. What do employers want? What do employers want from you as a candidate or from you as an applicant or interviewee? They want the applicant to be what? To be a team player. What does it mean, the word team player? A team player is a person who can work inside a group of people or can deal with other people. Second point is energetic. Energetic is a person who has energy, the person who is full of energy, who is an active person. The third point is communicator. What does it mean, the word communicator? Let's think together about it. Communicator means a person who can tell the people about his views, his ideas, his emotions, and they understand him. So he is a communicator, so he is a good communicator. Then, point, which is number 4, which is motivated. The person who has motivation to push him towards his targets. So he is motivated, he loves his work, so he can achieve his goals. Then, number 5, which is analytical. Analytical is a person who has the ability to analyze the problems inside his workplace, inside his position, and also to think in reasonable way, to think reasonable. The last point, which is decisive. Decisive is a person who can make decision quickly. He is a decisive. Decisive. Okay. Here we can say that we have 6 points. The applicant must have it. Must have it. You must have it as an applicant, as an interviewee. Okay, so you will be applied for a job and you must have this 6 points in order to get or hand your job. Let's say then together: team player, energetic, communicator, motivated, analytical, and decisive. Decisive. Okay, let's learn some new vocabulary related to the interview. Interviewer, interviewer, interviewer. Interviewer is a person who interviews someone, especially as a job. So, if you are applying for a job, you will meet who? The interviewer. Then, the second word is interviewee. 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 The interviewee is a person who is applying for a job. A person who is interviewed. The person who is applying for a job is called interviewee. Okay. Then we have the third word, which is obtain. 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 Obtain, which is mean get, acquire, or secure something. For example, obtain skills. Obtain information. Obtain what? Obtain skills, abilities, knowledge, experience. Okay. Then we have the fourth word, which is applicant. 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 Applicant is a person who makes a formal application for something, typically a job. So, the applicant who is a person who is applying for a job, he is called applicant. A person who makes a formal application for something. You have to fill a form with your information, so it's application. Then you are an applicant. After that, we have the word team player. We said it before, and we're gonna say it again. Team player. A person who plays or works well as a member of a group or a team. So, a team player is a person who plays or works as well as a member of a team or a group. So, you have to be a team player if you're gonna work inside a factory or any place, especially factory or companies. You have to be a team player to deal with other people in a good way. Okay, then we have the word energetic. 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 Showing or involving great activity or vitality, which is mean to have the ability to be active, to be full of energy in dealing with other people and showing of this. Then the last word, which is analytical. 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 Relating to or using analysis or logical reasoning. You have to have that ability to think in a reasonable way, or logical reasoning, or using the analysis to solve the problems instead of you. Okay, now it's your turn. You return forward to make some activities or practice, as we said before in the beginning of the lesson. Choose the correct answer from column B to column A. For example, we have the word interviewer, and we have some explanation for the word interviewer. You have to read it in the column B and answer it. Interviewer will be the letter what? Letter what? Think about it quickly. It will be the letter what? the letter E. A person who interviews someone, especially as a job. Then we have number 2, energetic. You have to do it by yourself. Also applicant and team player and analytical. Do the rest of the task by your own. Okay. Here we have finished our lesson and we have an extra links if you wanted to search about the interviews and how to make interview. Okay. Here is the end of our lesson for today. See you soon inshallah.